it's your girl Gem, and this is the Gem's Corner. I know you've missed me, as do I. I have missed you so very, very much. Yeah, I had to go offline because of some unforeseen circumstances beyond my control. Okay, as I'm back in my comeback edition, I'm going to be giving you something so good you can't go away from. And today, in accordance to today's celebration, today being the World Mental Health Day, I'm here to talk about mental health. So, we all know that mental health is an essential part of every stage of our life, from childhood to adolescence through to adulthood. It's a very essential thing we should all keep in mind to make sure that our daily activities and then all the things we do in our life should go on well. And so, we all know that mental health includes our emotional, psychological well being. It includes our social well being, our psychological well being, our emotional well being, and the way we feel. It affects the way we think, the way we feel, the way we act. It also helps us determine how we handle stress, how we relate towards people, and how we can also make healthy choices. What are some of the types of mental health? We have mood disorders such as depression, bipolar disorder, we have anxiety disorders, we have personality disorders, and we have psychotic disorders. So somebody will be somewhere and be asking, what are some of the causes of mental health? So we have childhood abuse, trauma, and neglect. As a child, how will we grow up to become better individuals, how we grow up to become impactful individuals or adults depends on our childhood, how we were brought up, the way we were taught to live as children is what influences our adulthood. And so, as children, it's very relevant that we as parents, we as guidance, give our children enough training for them to understand that their mental health is important. We also have social isolation or loneliness. These are some of the causes of mental health. Always isolating yourself, always feeling lonely, always sitting alone when your friends or your peers are out playing, doing something else. You are isolated and alone. This is something that can cause mental health disorder. So if you are an individual and you like to keep to yourself, please don't say that is how I am. I like to keep to myself. No, it's not a good thing. We also have bereaved. We have people who have lost somebody so very important and dear to them. They've lost loved ones that they feel like they can never come back from such loss. My dear sister, my dear brother, wherever you are, I am here to tell you today that your life is important. God took the person's life or the loved one's life for a reason. We all know, I'm not here to preach to you about what the religious book says, but the religious book says that God gives and God takes. So if God decides that at this particular point in time I'm taking this person's life, then God will in turn bring somebody to your life to fill that void. So let us trust in the Lord and also try as much as we can. If you feel like crying, if you are bereaved, you should cry. Speak to people about your loss and everything to help you better understand, to help you better deal with your grief in a better way. We also have severe and long term stress. Yes, we have people who are called the workaholics. They like to work a lot for getting stressed. They feel like, okay, at 50s, I want to be having my holidays in the Bahamas. I want to be having my holiday at Dubai, in UK, wherever. It is possible and it's a good thing. But I want to stress on the fact that as you work hard, keep in mind that your mental health is at stake. As you are working so hard, remember that you are also at a point in time supposed to take your rest because it's very vital, it's very important. As you schedule your working days, take some time off to rest the brain so that you can rejuvenate, so that you can be more productive. And what we have next is here is having long-term physical health disorders. We have some people that they have illnesses that started from maybe childhood or even adolescence, and now they are adults and they feel like giving up, killing themselves, committing suicide. You know, um, all these things can cause mental disorders. And why is that so? The person feels like, why didn't I just die with the sickness? But at the end of the day, just as I was saying, We have people, or God decides who He takes and who He gives life to. So if God left you on earth with this illness, maybe God is using you as a testimony for somebody else. So, my brother, my sister, as we are all on earth, we are here for a purpose. And one day when we go back to our Creator, whether Muslim or Christian, whatever religion you are, we are going to go back and we are going to account for why we came on earth. So don't remain in your grief. Don't remain on your illness. Whatever illness or whatever thing God has given to you, pick yourself up. I'm not saying you won't go down. There are not days you feel down. No. If you feel down, you want to cry, cry. You want to scream, scream. But bring out the hurt. Bring out the hurt and the pain in you so you can heal better. Get somebody you can always talk to. So the next we have are some of the signs. What are some of the things you will see that will make you see that, oh, okay, this thing I'm seeing in so and so means that the person has, or the person may get mental health disorder. Some of it is feeling sad and down. Most often, you know this person from childhood, or you know this person for a very long time. All of a sudden, the person is always feeling sad, always feeling down, no positivity, always talking about negative things. Then it's a sign to show you that, okay, this is a red sign. Where this person is heading towards, it's not a good place at all. And the next thing to look out for is excessive fears or worries. You have somebody always complaining, always worried about one particular thing. You are in a vehicle, is moving. What if this car gets an accident? What if I fall into this bridge? You know, always think positive. If you have somebody who worries a lot, please, please, and please stay with the person and help to guide the person. Be positive most of the time, because that is the road that leads to mental health disorder. One other we have is withdrawal from friends and activities. All of a sudden, you don't want to, you are the type that used to organize parties, hangouts, surprising people. All of a sudden, you are drawn back. You don't want to do anything proactive. You have to look out for this, because it's a major sign that a person is sinking. A lot of suicide right now that is happening in this country, it's as a result of this. People change over the night and people feel like, today they don't feel like talking. So I'm also going to be doing the person shaking. What is a wrong thing? You know this person to be a vibrant person. This person likes to chat, she likes to talk, she likes to have fun. All of a sudden, she's withdrawn. All of a sudden, she doesn't want to have conversations. We really have to get close to such people, because you might not know what somebody is going through. Don't say that this person has changed now. Maybe the person has something about me, she doesn't want to talk to me again. So, no, let us be each other's keeper. So, the next I'm going to talk about is always feeling tired. Always feeling tired. Always feeling tired. You don't have energy. Today, you hear the person saying that, oh, I'm tired. Always in bed watching movies. You ask why, the person will be like, oh, I just want to watch movies. You even ask what is the movie about, the person might not be able to tell you, because he or she's mind is on a lot of things. They are thinking about what their problem is, rather than even thinking about them or trying to understand the movie they are watching. It's not what they are doing. So please, if you see all these signs, that is something we should look out for to help people, so that we will have less mentally deranged people on our streets. And so we are moving to the prevention stage. How can we prevent mental disorders? As I was saying, if we are not mentally sound, there are a lot of things we can do. Basically, it takes away your ability to bath, to think, to feel. You know, it takes away a lot from you as a human being. So our mental health is important. So let's listen to this prevention methods. Talk about talk about your feelings to somebody. It doesn't matter who the person is. Most often here in Africa, or precisely the North, we feel like if we talk about issues to our friends or family, they will in turn go back and say, hey, this person is going through this, and insult you at gatherings and stuff like that. It's normal, it's part of life. Even the ones they don't know, they make up about your life and they talk about you. So what I do when I'm hurt is talk to somebody I literally don't know. I just talk to the person. I'm done talking to the person. It's out of me. I'm okay now. Because the more you don't talk about the things, the more you bottle it in, the more you feel more depressed and hurt. And probably you might not know where that will end you. So the next we have is have a lot of good night's sleep. Sleep is important, as I was talking about. Sleep is very essential. You can't cheat nature, as I was telling you. If you are stressed, you feel like your body is stressed, don't say you need to work, because if you die, you can't work. So I beg you, I beg you, I beg you. You need to actually take a lot of rest. The night is to sleep. I know you have some work to do. Work small, sleep small. Let the body also feel relaxed to be able to rejuvenate for the next day's work. So the next we have is eat well. You need to eat proper balanced diet. We don't mean um, just eating anything. No, if it's eating anything, people do eat anything, but at the end of the day, we see them with illnesses and diseases that they shouldn't have even had. So I'm not a dietitian, so I'm not going to pretend I'll be able to give you the diet you should be able to eat. I know if you go on social media platforms, Facebook, WhatsApp, YouTube, it's a place you can get, dietitians that are there to teach you things to eat to be well balanced. Something with a bit of carbohydrates, bit of protein, bit of vitamins to keep you healthy. That can help you avoid mental disorders. And what we have, the last but not the least, is checking up on each other. As I was saying earlier on, we are each other's keeper. We all talk about how human being is bad. Women are saying men are bad. Men are saying women are bad. How can we are all bad, but we all need each other. At the end of the day, people are still marrying. At the end of the day, we still have people giving birth. And who came together to make babies? Male and female. So at the end of the day, there are some of these people who we say they are bad, who have good sides we can actually depend on. So please, let's be each other's keeper. Think about it. If it is you and you are hurt and nobody attends to you, nobody comes to you to listen to you, how do you feel? So please, today, ask somebody at your office, at your work, in your home, on your way back from work, on your way to anywhere. Ask somebody on the streets. Ask them, how do you feel? How are you? Just ask that simple question. It would amaze you a life you save. People are struggling with marital problems in their homes, and they have nobody to talk to. They die in silence because they are afraid of judgments. And we are the same people who judge them. So instead of judging people, I'm not saying pretend to understand them. I'm not saying pretend to say they are good people for the things they do. No. All I'm trying to say is be a listening ear. Be the comfortable zone for the person. Don't be a judgmental tool. Don't be a place where your friends will come to and they feel like, no, this thing I'm saying will be broadcasted to the world. Be that safe zone for the person. The person feels like if I say this to so and so, at the end of the day, they'll give me wisdom. They'll give me advice to take back, to let my relationship work, my marriage work, to save my job, to save my business. Please. And so thank you so very much for watching this episode. I love you so much. And it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Please and please and please and please donate to save a life. Yeah, it has been the James Corner with me, your host, Jem. I'll be back.